most intense face. I don't like that. You look like a cartoon. You look like a VeggieTales. You look like VeggieTales right now. Okay, I don't like it anymore. Cancel.
If I was
Delete.
like, pick something up. It's like floating right
Oh,
here.
yeah, because that's how they do that, yeah. Welcome to the Default Podcast.
The podcast that starts when no other podcast will. I'm Josh.
I'm Sterling.
Sorry, I forgot you don't
That's
like
okay.
that.
Yeah, I get weirded out.
And we are here to tickle your ears.
And you're fancy.
And your mustache.
Have you ever tickled a mustache?
My mustache tickled other people before.
I don't want to hear any more. I don't. That's plenty. That's plenty for me.
Anyway, the Default Podcast is brought to you by
no one.
nobody.
We have no sponsors.
Other
than potentially Life Water. That actually
Apple products.
That actually is one we're looking at. Life Water.
Life Water. Really?
We might have
Is it the WATR one?
No, it's LYFE. Life Water.
Oh.
Life Water. Anyways, what
like
we're actually
Life
doing.
Erickson.
Life Erickson. Like the life's on the trees.
Yes.
Anyways.
This is a podcast for you to listen to while doing something else.
Mm-hmm.
We want to enrich your ears for a little while you are doing something that's usually boring, right?
Yeah. We want your ears to be like King Tut after he died.
Yeah.
Just full of gold. Just amazing.
He lost all that,
and
though.
Then
we want you to keep
discover it. Our podcast is basically the dude that discovered it, and you're like, oh. Yeah. Your ears are like, wait, no, our podcast is the tomb. And your ears are the discoverers. And now they're being filled with treasure.
They're robbers
Treasure.
then.
You grave robbers. No, they're not. They're archaeologists. It's okay.
That's what's
It's a scientific version.
Oh, wait, no. King
What?
Tut had all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Even robbers hadn't found it. You're right.
So it's all good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you for finding that,
Thank
audience.
you for finding us. Our sweet gold.
That's
King
weird.
Tut.
Yeah, I like that analogy, though.
Yeah,
this is the Default Podcast. Sterling, how do you feel?
Oh, let me think. Not like a squire. Not like a squire. I don't
Not
feel
this
like
time?
a squire. No.
Why?
I don't. I'm just feeling a little higher than a squire right now.
So you're like feeling
In
yourself
social
a little
status.
bit. Like,
Please watch yo.
Not in that way, though.
Because I'm feeling myself.
Yeah, but like you're like.
Yeah, I'm just a little bit better. I'm like, yeah, maybe I am smarter than a squire. I deserve a little more. I feel like
I mean, that's fair.
let me think. Wait, I need silence. I need 7 seconds of silence to think. I am a molecule. I am tiny and I am itty bitty, and no one knows where I am. I'm the only living molecule. Every other molecule is just like a piece of. They're not actually living. Like it's like me. Imagine this. Imagine going into a ghost town. It feels like that permanently. Everything is ghost, and there's no one actually anywhere, and you're a molecule, and you're just like, ooh, and you're floating around.
Is that what molecule world is like?
I don't know, boy.
Everyone's
it's my
floaty
molecule.
ghosts?
Yeah, but they're not real. It's like you just see like a brick wall, and you're like, oh no, and you float over here, and then all of a sudden,
Don't
after
molecules like float through that stuff?
yeah, but we're all molecules, so to me, it's a brick wall. In reality, it's a slightly bigger molecule.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not a real brick wall. Yeah, it's
So
to
it's
me,
a brick wall molecule, but
everything
to you, it's
is like
big...
a lime green color. Everything's lime green. And I'm just like floating, and then all of a sudden, I'm 70-year-old molecule. I'm just like, and all of a sudden I see a red. The only glimpse of color I've ever seen, red. And he's a square, and I'm a circle. And he's like, and I see him, I'm like, what is that? So
I'm like, a very clear
I'm
image.
like, yeah,
I like
I'm swimming over to him, and then he looks at me really intensely, and I realize he's the flu.
Oh,
and
no.
I'm like, and then I try to run away.
Oh, wow.
But I have no arms. I'm a circle. So I'm like, like trying to circle my way through the molecule land. Yeah. Next thing you know, I'm hiding behind a brick wall. I stick to one because I'm kind of sticky. I'm like,
that was a plot twist.
I'm just like who's the dude Boba Fett when he's in space and he sticks to the bottom of a rock. I'm like that. I'm like, whoa, hiding from the flu. But the flu, he's eating other items and he's getting bigger. And then I'm like, oh, and then he eats my rock that I'm hiding on, and boop, now I'm the flu. I'm just the flu.
Is that what happens?
Then my human gets sick.
You became it?
My host is sick.
Dang.
That's how I feel.
That was like, you took me on a journey with
I
that
felt like that was a journey. There was a story, and there was like a plot.
That's heartbreak at the end, yeah.
A protagonist, antagonist.
Man.
How do you feel?
I feel like a Minecraft player, but a tall one. You all know why?
No.
Because I feel like I don't fit in anywhere. So
if like a tall person, low-key, like how they don't fit in things like a smart car.
Like the Minecraft guy's short, right? He fits into all the little cracks and crevices.
He's 2 bricks high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like 4 bricks, so I have to mine further.
Like, oh, it sucks.
Yeah, everyone's built it smaller.
Yeah.
So anytime I go visit other people's world, it's like...
That sucks. That's actually, that would be so annoying.
That's how I feel right now.
Oh, man.
Like, it's Minecraft, so it's like, possibility. At the
yeah,
same time,
but it's freaking annoying.
Yeah.
You have to dig huge mine tunnels.
All because of the way I am. Life
this
is
is
harder.
the way you are. Well, for the record,
I'm a victim.
I feel like we should state that we don't currently play Minecraft. We did. Did you ever
I've
play?
never played Minecraft.
Dude, I was
seriously
super into it in high school. I was like,
people get
I
into
loved
it.
Oh, it was so fun.
There's a resurgence
I had a
right
good
now.
time. Had a good
It hit.
time.
I think it hit like #1 on Twitch.
Yeah.
Like last week.
Whoa.
Yeah, like
That's wild.
it like got repopulated. I can't remember exactly why, but
Wow.
yeah.
So you're a 4-brick tall.
I'm a
Minecraft
4-brick
boy.
tall.
So you're basically
Stevie,
an Enderman.
I think is
Steve. Yeah, Steve.
Steve. Yeah.
Yeah.
Enderman.
Yeah, Endermen are like the big tall dudes. They're like, and
What
they
are
disappear
those?
and they reappear and they can kill you really fast.
Oh, in
That's-
Minecraft.
Yeah, in Minecraft.
Oh, the
Yeah,
creepy
yeah.
guys.
Yeah, they're like
The creepy boys.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't know that's what they're called.
Yeah, Enderman.
Huh.
Yeah.
Did you play the story Minecraft?
Was that a
Did you
thing?
ever see that?
No.
It was like it had like characters and they're like talking.
Oh,
it was
I
like
would,
from Telltale.
No, I would not like that.
It looked weird.
I like to build. I like to go on online servers and ruin people's crap. I got the biggest rush. It was
Just
so
like
fun.
my
I would get friends with them because you can type. This is actually how I learned to
Just so you
type.
could betray them.
This is how I learned to type.
You learned how to type through a Minecraft
because I would be forced to type
trolling?
quickly. Yeah, it's what happened. So I'd be like, oh, let's go build our house over
no.
here. Whatever. We go do the thing, and then like I would layer the whole bottom with dynamite.
Yeah.
And then make the button to open the door also lead to the dynamite. So they'd walk in the house and be like, "Arr!" And as soon as they get in, be like, shh, and then boom, just the whole thing would blow up. They get so mad. And PvP servers, you can kill each other. And so I'd sit in a
terrible.
tree outside someone's house and see them like walk out, shut the door, turn and run away, and run over and light it on fire, like their whole house on fire. Oh, it was so much fun.
Could you just leave the server after that? Like what
You could, yeah, but the games, they had it made so like if you were in battle, you couldn't leave the server.
Oh.
It's like it would make you stay in.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Or they'd leave and I'd run, take everything out of their chests and like all their good stuff and then burn the place. Oh man, I had
Can you kill each other?
Yeah, you could kill each other.
So
It was
did
they were
attack you most
PvP
of the time?
servers. People would spend months building these things in PvP
Yeah.
servers. It was wild. You could claim land. There were factions. It was deep.
Yikes.
Yeah, you couldn't go on.
I didn't
my
realize all
faction
that was
land.
happening in Minecraft.
You couldn't even hit my land.
It always has
It
just
was
been to
crazy.
me like, go build a thing. Like that's it. But
It's a
I
lot
know there's
more.
like a survival, but I didn't even know there was like.
If you had
PvP,
factions, you
that's
could
crazy.
claim land depending on the size of your faction,
Yo.
and no one could touch it unless they were in the faction. So I'd get in their faction, then burn the whole thing. It was so funny. It was so funny.
That is
Oh, it
hilarious.
was the funniest thing. I used to get
Oh,
such
man.
a kick out of it. I got banned from so many servers.
Dude.
This is a funny story, though, and I don't know how
That
many
is
people are
hilarious.
interested. But one time I was on a server, and the owner of it, his name was like Black Dragon, and my name was Black Fire. And one time he put himself into creative mode, but abbreviated his name to Black. So I got put in creative as well, which means you can build whatever you want, as many of the most expensive items, whatever. So I realized what had happened and filled tons of chests with diamonds, like tons of the most rare materials, just so many of them. And then I built a huge building out of diamonds. And he comes over one time, I'm like, and he's like, how did this kid get this many diamonds? I can see him floating above me, like looking at my land, like, he's like typing to me, and I'm just like, a huge like castle of diamonds, because it takes 9 to make 1 brick. Anyways, I'm getting so nerdy right now.
That's crazy though.
It was so funny.
That's hilarious.
He couldn't figure it out. It was so funny. Anyways,
you just basically like made your own thing
it
and
was
screwed with people.
so freaking funny, dude. I
Wow.
had such a kick out of that.
That's how I feel.
Sorry, I went off on a
No,
tangent,
you're
man.
fine.
That stuff was so
I'm
much
so
fun.
glad you did. You can
Um,
follow Sterling on Instagram.
Yeah, you can.
Sterling
it's just
Grinnell.
my name, Sterling Grinnell, or on
Yeah.
YouTube, Sterling Grinnell.
2 N's, 2 L's.
Yeah, or on my website,
Sterling like
Grinnell.
the diamond.
Everything is Sterling Grinnell.
Everything.
Everything that I own.
Everywhere.
You can follow
Sterling Grinnell in
Josh
your
at
homes.
probably some weird name
Sterling
that he
Grinnell in
probably
your
changed
stores.
last week. Did you
No,
change your name again?
It's just Josh.
Sometimes it's is it Josh Gallegos now?
It's Joshua Gallegos, the website, and then Joshua R. Gallegos for the Instagram because someone else has
They stole it.
Joshua Gallegos.
That sucks. Well,
There's like 700,000 of us, I think, alive. There's so many Joshua Gallegoses.
oh wow, I wonder how many there are.
I'm just kidding. There's probably not that much, but there's a lot.
Wow,
Anytime you Google my name, prisoners, like 70.
really?
Yep,
Shoot.
and they all look like my dad. So it makes sense.
That is
Anyway,
funny.
This is the Default Podcast, and obviously with the Default Podcast, we talk
Comes
about the
the
default,
default
segment.
segment. It is default. It is segment.
It is sacred.
It is delicious.
And today we are going to talk about gardening.
Glance. That's not the. What was it? How did we mix it?
Oh yeah. So,
It's not gardening. What is the title? What is the title of this?
plardening.
Plardening.
And plardening is
Plant.
legitimate.
Plant gardening.
Yeah.
Plardening.
Because there is a difference
Garda plant.
between gardening and other kinds of gardening. No, what were we
Farming.
saying?
Farming.
Farming.
Yeah. At what point?
I
At what
couldn't remember.
point?
I was
Like, okay, let's
"Eh."
say I grow 2 wheats outside in my house. I'm gardening. at what point am I farming? Because a farmer has a huge field. Is it like a number? At 1 acre, it is a farm.
Is gardening like a hobby and farming is a profession?
Well, what makes a profession? Oh, like if it's monetized,
if you're making money,
if it's your main.
Because can you garden for money?
If it's your main source of income, yeah, you can garden stuff and sell your rosemary.
Yeah, I mean,
but I wouldn't say that it's your profession.
Yeah, like is gardening your profession or
if
selling
it's
the
your main
rosemary?
Source of income.
But then you say farmers are farmers. Like you say that.
Farmers also like a lifestyle
because they're farming.
Yeah, or they live on a farm.
They live on a farm.
You can live on a farm and never do any.
You can live in a garden.
Gnomes live in gardens.
They do.
Yeah.
You would live in a garden. I feel like your houses in past
really
have been like
meat.
gardens.
I would miss meat.
Your house, I mean, your house is kind of like a garden.
Yeah, but that's not really my fault.
Well, get giant carnivorous plants and then
those are
take
dope.
the meat from them.
Yum yum. That's like flies. I wouldn't want to. That's like that's not the same thing.
There probably used to be prehistoric like giant versions of those.
Oh man, that would be. Can you imagine?
Like
but
dinos.
They're so slow. The carnivorous plants are so slow.
Yeah.
Like the fly gets in and they're like, "Here I go. I'm closing."
Some people are theorizing now because have you heard the whole thing about how dinosaurs are birds? Like
some of them are. Yeah.
Some of them.
Yeah.
The theory now is that it's not just birds. It's actually there used to just be giant of all the animals. There used to be giant birds. There used to be giant reptiles, and that's what you think of regulator.
Imagine a giant squirrel. Holy crap!
Like giant mammals.
Well, that makes me think how the frick did pigeons survive?
Well, people point to
pigeons are the dumbest.
People point to like a bear. Like that's like just like a prehistoric like giant monster thing still around.
Yeah.
You know, like there could have been a giant bear. You know. Just like a giant dinosaur.
That would be so scary.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I would still be more terrified of a lion-sized squirrel.
Squirrels are like...
Because they're fast.
Yeah.
Actually,
if they're bigger than you, too,
Bobcats
they just eat
and lions are basically... Yeah, they would. They would totally kill you. That's basically what a lion and a bobcat is.
Yeah.
Are. What they...
Kind of. I mean, that's a weird...
They don't look the same, but they're like, they'll just kill you.
Yeah.
They'll just eat you.
Yeah.
And they're really aggressive, and if they were tiny, they'd just be annoying. You'd be like, you stupid tiger, get away. That'd be dope.
That would be dope.
Dude, if they could ever shrink animals to have little pets, what size and what animal would you have?
I'd have all of them.
No,
I'd have
you can't. You can't have one. Oh, that would be amazing.
I'd save up and just
That'd be sick, but if you could only have one.
Probably something fierce, like a lion.
Right, because you could want something dope like that.
Yeah, just like in his little cage, like...
Yeah, like starting like...
Yeah. And then anytime I put my finger in there, he's like diving at it,
but his mouth isn't even big enough to bite your finger.
Like, trying to gnaw on it.
That would be dope.
It's like a daddy long leg? Like, is that how small his
mouth
is?
It would be like... And he couldn't even hurt. You'd be
like, And I'd throw like flies in there, and he's like hunting this giant fly. Like,
yeah,
oh my gosh.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
That'd be hilarious.
That would be so
What about
funny.
you? What would you get?
Part of me would be like, get the fiercest animal. But then the other part of me would like, get the funniest, cutest
like
animal
a tiny
ever.
sloth?
No, that would be really... No, something that's really hyper. Like, I would get like maybe a baboon, because they're really weird, or a gorilla.
You gotta be careful, though, because you could lose those boys.
Yeah, that would be...
See how small?
Yeah, but I'd keep them in a nice big spot. It'd be like the size of
But baboons, like they...
Maybe not, yeah, they're smart as frick, yeah. Maybe I would do... I kind of want to do a giraffe, because it's weird. And you'd be like... petting
just like
his
bend
neck.
its neck.
I also kind of would do an aquarium and have a humpback whale about like the size of like a loaf of bread, a little smaller than a loaf of bread. You know,
that's so cool.
So you could just watch him.
Oh my
like,
gosh!
Or like a killer whale. Killer whale. I would have to. Do
I mean,
that.
goldfish are tiny whales, right?
You could come up there and be like, he'd do the little blow thingy at the top.
What's the biggest? A blue? What are the biggest whales?
I think it's a blue whale, but I don't know.
Or the horned one? What's that called?
Narwhal.
I want that thing.
I would get killer whale.
No, it's Fear the Glass.
But then you could put little fishes in there and watch the killer whale. Be like, yeah, that would be so dope.
Go spear.
Sorry. Now I really want this. I really want a baby killer whale.
Oh, it'll happen. They already kind of can shrink like a little bit.
Yeah,
like, you can mess with genetics.
Oh yeah, we're gonna mess the crap out of that.
We're gonna mess with genetics.
Little like ecosystem.
Yeah.
Gardening. Like lines, like they're like on the top, and then like below them like a sea lion.
Yeah.
And there's like a seal or otter.
That's what I'm saying. A whole zoo.
Oh man.
At that point,
whole zoo. At that point, my house.
Although no one's gonna sell that.
Sell what?
The dude who makes that technology, he's just gonna make a baby zoo, and then everyone's gonna have to come watch it.
Yeah.
And he's gonna sell tickets.
I'm gonna get hella rich, and then I'm gonna buy that.
Until it goes public in like 200 years. Then they get it.
Man, I'm getting so sad.
Yeah, we're not gonna get it. Sorry,
baby
dude.
Killer whale. No. Anyways,
we'll get to see one.
Plardening.
Plardening. Very different from farming. With plardening.
Do you have any plants at your house?
We just got giant pots, and they have like basically a tree in it, And my dad was like, "Hey,
You
you
guys
want to come
would.
help me get a
Yeah,
pot?"
you guys
And I was
freaking
like,
would.
"Oh yeah, pot, sure." I show up and we had to get like there's 3 of us. All 3 of us had to get each of these pots.
Your family would get pots that
Big
only
boy
3
pots.
people can
Yeah.
carry. Of course you would with your freaking mansion. They have.
I didn't want it.
Yeah, they'd be like, I bet you. Did they go out front, right in front of the door?
They are right now.
I knew it.
But
I knew that's where. That's
Did
right
you
where
see
those
them?
kind of. No, that's where those kind of things go.
Yeah.
I just know.
I don't know
that's
if
where
he's
you
gonna
put-
keep them there, but
No, and if they go inside, they'll go on either side of the TV or something. Probably.
yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah,
That's pretty
that's
much it.
dope. That's kind of dope.
Oh,
though.
and then a little tiny succulent,
Oh, okay.
and we just drown that thing once a week,
No,
we
that's.
go and then put it back.
Yeah, that's basically how it works. Actually, never mind.
For like an hour or something.
Yeah, about an hour. No, that's not succulents. That's definitely not succulents.
I don't know
Anyways,
what it is.
you're gonna kill it.
No, succulents are the fat, chubby
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
No, it's tendrily. Anyway, you can like
air
throw it.
plant.
And
Is
it's
it like
fine.
that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, those are air plants. Yeah, you
Pretty
missed
cool.
them. Don't freaking drown those boys.
I
You can
don't-
do it in the shower.
I don't do it.
Don't
My mom does
let
it.
the water dry out or it'll rot.
She
Anyways,
just goes and shoves it in. She puts a whole container, and then she calls me like 3 hours later. She's like, "Can you save my plant?" And I'm like, "Oh
oh my gosh, that's weird.
yeah, like
Because that
over
thing's gonna die. Anyways,
plants, gardening,
plants, gardening,
good for the environment.
Glarda plant,
Your brother does a
planting,
lot of it.
gardening. We do. We have so many plants right now. Oh man, it's spring, so
That's what I'm
it is.
saying. Your house.
We
is
went to
man.
the Botanic Gardens the other day.
And it was
we
awesome.
saw a field of black tulips. It was dope. You remember
Yeah.
that? That was
Mhm.
sick.
The whole place was cool.
That's probably the.
They had little sections for
Oh,
different
yeah,
kinds,
yeah.
like desert.
Yeah.
And then Japan,
Oh, the bonsai trees.
the bonsai trees.
So dope.
So cool.
Well, some of them look like just.
Those
a
are
branch.
basically like mini animals, but trees. Like
Yeah, that's.
it's that concept.
Dude, I would put a monkey in a dope bonsai tree.
yeah, the little
That'd be
bonsai
sick.
tree.
He'd be like, oh,
Oh,
he'd be swinging
I need
around that
this.
thing. That would be
Oh,
the funnest.
Man,
That'd be the most fun thing on the planet.
animals are so funny.
Oh man,
And
they
having
are
a tiny one
hilarious.
that can't hurt
Or,
you too
and
much.
then put some little like toucans in there for him to like,
Yeah.
you know, and they'd be like, sitting in little branches, and you can just watch your little ecosystem.
Wow,
That would be amazing.
that's crazy.
Oh
to
man,
think.
I want that so bad now.
Plardening
Anyways.
will be the future. We will have tiny animals.
And then we'll make baby loaves of bread.
What?
Because we have time.
Oh,
Yeah, like-
I thought you were referring back to the whale. I was like, well.
No. Anyways,
Anyway,
that's been our
plardening.
default segment.
Thank you for listening.
Thanks for listening to our Plardening segment.
So we're mixing things up this week a
I can't
little
speak.
bit to
Yeah.
try and we're rejigging
Jig jar.
a lot, and we're
Jigga,
trying
jig,
some
jig,
new
jig,
stuff.
yeah, also-
and actually we have
A new YouTube video
a new YouTube like
concept.
concept, yeah.
Yeah, we're basically starting to do some just random ideas. I don't really know how else to explain it. You can check the first one out. It should be up by the time this is out.
Yeah, and
And if not, then within a few days.
yeah, we're figuring it out. So it's
It's going to be its own thing.
it's
It's
its
not
own
the
thing.
podcast. It's
Yeah,
like
it's
a,
very
we're going to try
distinct.
this.
we want to find our flavor.
So check
then-
out
Mm,
Mamamwa.
make it taste good.
We'll have it up by the time this is out, so you guys can go check it out. So go to our YouTube channel, Default Podcast.
Let us know what you think
It's just called the Default Podcast, right?
right now.
Yeah. Just
We
come
might
check it out.
change it to
you can see it.
Something I
See
don't
if
know.
you like it.
Because
and,
the videos aren't a podcast, so I don't really want the channel. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. Just come
But-
check it out. It's going to be dope.
In any case,
In-
regardless,
In most cases.
in this we are changing it up a little bit. So we're gonna actually do the segment right now.
Okay, let's do it.
For people who don't know what this is at all, you don't care. But
Let me explain it with one simple word.
please, Sterling, tell me.
I actually don't know
What are you thinking?
I forgot. I forgot what this is about.
Contemplating.
What? Our segment's about contemplating?
No, it's about
Wild West.
bars
Oh, the bars in the Wild West.
in the Wild West.
Man, the thing is, wouldn't it just once in my life I want to walk into it'll never happen. It'll never happen. You know how they get to be all cool, they walk in with their dope stuff and they're just
Yeah.
like flip a coin on the thing and the dude knows what he wants. Never in my life will I get to do that.
And if you have a problem with someone, you go outside and you duel.
handle it. Yeah. Ooh. If you and I were to duel, what would happen?
You probably win. You have
That's
those
fair.
speed stack reflexes.
Yeah, I would probably win that kind of a duel.
Yeah.
But you'd probably somehow
If
like,
it was chess, I'd win.
yeah, if it was chess, but nobody did that in the Wild West, thank
That's
God.
true.
No one was like, a duel in chess.
Yeah, 'cause they're like, "Screw that, I'll just shoot him."
Renaissance era, you would have destroyed me.
Yeah.
But like Wild
Yeah.
West,
Yeah, that's your
Like,
territory.
with your pompous little fart, stupid tie thing. You know, stupid
Are you
ties
seeing
that-
I'm like the businessman that was like
You're like
around? No, I want to be a cowboy.
yeah, but you can be a cowboy, but you have to be on my team, otherwise I'll probably kill you.
All right,
All right, fine, you can be on my team.
all right. We'll be in a
So-
gang
Yeah.
in the Wild West.
What's the name of our gang?
The Gringo gang
No,
because
you're
I'll be with my
Mexican.
Gringo. And
No,
it'd be me and him.
we have to think of a better gang name. That's not scary.
You're
Dude,
right.
you know how that. You know
It's
how
not
that
at all.
dude, let's just lean into it. We'll be like the unicorn, like the fluffy unicorn gang. And they'll
No.
be like, yeah. Because here's the thing.
In the Wild West,
They would have been like, yeah, that's stupid. But then we are the dirtiest gang in town.
as long as we're like hyper violent, to make up for it.
Yeah, exactly.
We need to be hyper violent.
violent.
Then it's like Happy Tree Friends or something where everyone's like,
no, it's
oh
worse
my
than
gosh,
that. It's
but
gonna
they're
be like
kind of cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be like you do not want to mess with the fluffy unicorns.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll make it the worst thing.
Worthless.
Yeah, they're the worst.
They don't even
gang
call it
out
that
there.
anymore. They just call it the FUs.
And we got. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Welcome to the FU.
In the
Welcome
Wild West, the FU clan.
And then before you kill it,
And everyone's like,
what
what did that stand for? It's just lost to history.
Yeah, and they're just like, oh, I think it's this. So we walk into bars, all our chaps are rainbow.
Dude.
And that's the thing.
And everyone's terrified of rainbow colors.
Like, we walk into a bar with rainbow chaps.
We only hire gay people.
No, I don't. They can be
In
a
our
part of
gang.
it, but we don't only hire them.
Yeah.
What
We're
about
trying to
you
get
and
that retribution against society.
We don't have a goal like that. We just murder and kill a lot of people.
Okay, just for money.
But they can join. Yeah, sure, why not?
So we don't
Okay.
have a message.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
we're
just more
ruthless.
like murder.
We like unicorns.
We're ruthless so that we can get whatever we want wherever we go.
Exactly.
So we walk in to the bar. I don't even flip the coin. I flip it in the air. He thinks it's for him. I grab it again, put it in my pocket. I'm like, give me a drink, boy. And then he's like,
But he knows, yeah, because you're in the FU clan.
yeah, and then I'm
FU
like,
gang.
and before we clean, we both got shot glass, and we're like, F you, boom, and then we drink a thing, and then we leave, and there's another gang, our enemy gang, and they're trying to sound bad. They're like, Vipers,
The Viper. Yeah.
and then we're like,
It's like
F you,
football
and we
teams
shoot 'em all.
at this point.
oh shoot, yeah. There's no football
Different
team,
mascots.
but we just shoot them all.
I mean,
though.
they had names and stuff, so
Who?
it was like that. Gangs and stuff.
Oh yeah, I wonder what.
And then they
what's
shoot
the-
each other.
Yeah, yeah, bah, bah, bah.
Yeah.
Because we're actually from the future, so we have AR-15s,
Dang.
and they're like,
Dude.
like, well,
I would do that. If I was like able to figure out how to time travel, I would. I'd go time travel back to the Wild West and just own it.
Oh yeah, dude! I would get a Barrett 50 cal, go right back to like the Civil War. Can you imagine? Cause they're all lined up.
Blow someone's head off.
No,
Do you imagine how horrified everyone would be?
Here's what's
That
happening.
technology is not even close.
You know the battle where the dude said, "Wait till you see the whites of their eyes." There's a battle. You remember the guy said that, right? You know that happened.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Wait
think
till
of
you
it.
see
I'm trying to think of the.
dudes are battling.
Yeah.
The point is, I'm at that battle, right?
Okay.
I show up. I'm right next to that guy, laying on the ground.
You're
in
like
Achilles'
3
heel.
hills away. You're
Yeah.
like-
No. I want to be next to him.
Okay.
I'm next to him, and he says, "Wait till you see the whites of their eyes." And I say something dope like, "For what?" And then boom, I nail the shot. And their general's up on a horse. I'm gonna move the mic. He's up here like this. He's like, mm-hmm. And it's I don't know, Napoleon or someone. And they have like their stupid little cane, and they're on a horse. And like yeah. They're talking, and then boom, he just goes down.
Yeah.
Just, boom,
No,
boom,
that would put a
and the
hole
whole-
in his chest.
And then they're
It'd be like,
oh, it wouldn't hit their chest. It
oh,
wouldn't
where would you?
Woo-woo!
Oh, his head would be gone.
Oh, it wouldn't
It'd just
exist.
go
Yeah.
into like a water.
Oh man, it would be everywhere.
And everyone would be
They'd
mortified.
be like, "What do they have?"
Yeah.
And then the
Because
whole
it wasn't a cannonball.
I would win the battle with one bullet. That's
all they
what I
have,
want.
all they had is cannonballs and muskets.
Yeah, and then I would go right back to the future and read the history books and see what they say.
And they'd be
happened.
like, "We don't know what happened."
yeah, some dude showed up. I said to wait to see the whites of their eyes, and he said, "For what?" I heard a huge bang. He had some big metal pipe, and then the general was dead,
Oh my
and the
gosh.
battle was over. You know what's weird also about like those battles? Their general, it was like if he died, it was like we can't win. It's
Because he was the he was the
strategist.
only one
But
that
do-
had the mastermind plan. Yeah.
Why wouldn't they just share it? Like,
A
hey,
lot of
everyone,
times they did.
here's what we're gonna do, and if I die, just do it. It's only one death.
They did, but there were times where they would split it up too. Like I was reading a whole thing in the Civil War. This one particular general like refused to tell these two people underneath him like to do something, and it's like totally destroyed their entire army.
I could.
That one decision.
That's fair.
If he
though,
had just
because-
shared that
Because
information.
think about like the Battle of 300. Sometimes those people give that shisa away.
Exactly, and that's what people try to avoid.
That would have sucked back then.
Right.
Yeah.
Spies, people, dealing with
Do
spies.
spies even exist now?
Yeah.
Do that? Yeah, but
Russian spies?
yeah, but you never even hear about it. Like you never hear like
Well,
we
yeah,
got
'cause they're
one.
all on the internet now.
It's wild.
Yeah. Yeah, there's
Yeah, no one has to be a spy in person anymore.
No.
Just hack.
Yeah, just hack it,
That's
and
what I'm
then
saying.
you're
Do you think they have any like?
before you had to like actually like put on the dude's uniform
Yeah,
and
and be
like
like
stand next to him.
stand in the line.
Yeah.
That would have been
Basically
so
what you
scary.
did. Freaking go into the people's Minecraft servers.
Yeah,
Burn their server.
Then, yeah,
It's terrible.
I would give them stuff, and I'd be like, "Here's some stuff. Let me be in." They'd be like, "All right."
You know what they used to do in World War II? German spies.
What?
Okay, so we've landed the whole what is that called? The Battle of
The death.
um
Hastings.
I am so mad at myself for not knowing this.
In World War
It's
II?
that giant battle where everyone lands the
D-Day?
ships. D-Day.
Yeah. Haha.
Anyway, after that, so we're pushing.
Right.
Germany's falling apart. Germans are so smart, dude. What they did is they started to stand on corners and they'd get people who spoke English and they'd direct army, like they'd tell people they were Americans and they'd direct army people like, hey, sergeant said, like, go this way. And they'd lead them into an ambush and kill them in streets.
Oh, that's crazy.
And and then
I've
the
seen that in
Americans
movies.
started to figure it out.
Yeah.
So they had codes. So they'd ask people like, hey, what two baseball teams were playing, like, in, you know, they asked like American culture stuff so that the people would give themselves away. But they had to look out for that because that's how like ruthless they were getting.
That's
at the
crazy,
end.
dude.
Just tricking them, like telling them they're your
Germans.
friend and killing you. It was crazy.
Oh man, that's just like I would never do that. Except in a video game where I do it all the time.
Dude.
So much fun.
I hope I don't get drafted.
I don't.
This
Cancel
has been.
that conversation. I don't want to go down that route. Yeah, naturally.
I was just thinking of the future, you know, possibles.
Oh man, I don't.
Sterling.
Now I'm sad.
Next.
What?
To cheer you up.
Okay.
I have something for you.
Okay.
I've decided. My own idea. We're going to introduce an official, for all of you that haven't been clamoring for it, Phone a Friend segment.
Oh yeah, we are gonna.
100%
An official.
my idea. No one else thought
You
of it.
piece of trash. We're gonna do a segment every
And-
week. We're adding on to it. This week we're phoning a friend to get it launched. However, what we're gonna do every week, we're gonna call a listener, one of you little boys or little girls, to call us.
That's right.
While we're recording.
You.
Email us, and what we're gonna do is ask. You're gonna
like-
give us 3 potential topics, something like that, and we're gonna talk about it with you for a couple minutes, and then probably hang up on you. We're going to feature someone on our podcast every week.
Yeah.
So send us an email, defaultpodcasting@gmail.com.
We want to hear your thoughts.
And say, hello, it is me, I, the me of the I, and I, me, would like to be on the podcast. If someone templates that, they're probably, no, I can't tell them. Scheisse, now they're going to know.
Yeah,
Anyways.
that's the perfect template, though.
Yeah, if you said something like that, I'd be like, we have to have
We're
going
going to cut this out, so
So
we'll
no,
only
we
put
can't
it
cut that out.
for secret people.
Good luck someone remembering all that. That was
Yeah.
really confusing, actually.
They just
Anyways,
can rewind it.
the point is,
That's the unfortunate
don't
part.
give them the tips.
Dang it.
Anyways. So
Okay.
we're going to do that. But today we are going to phone a friend. And who should we phone?
So, yeah, we're going to phone people for now, but we'd like to get people to submit stuff in. And we do think there probably are better ways to implement this stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to figure that out.
Who should we phone?
There's probably a way to, like, do it so that we can get good audio and stuff, too, from it, you know?
Let's phone James Charles. Just kidding.
I'm sure he'll pick right up.
I'm sure he will. Let's see.
Let's call a hotline. Do they still have hotlines? Is that, like, a thing?
What?
You know how it was like everyone had a hotline. It was like call the trucker hotline, and they were like, "Hey, get your trucker news."
That's how that works?
I mean, hotlines.
I did not know that. So, who do we call? I don't know who to call. Let me check.
The
Let me
local
I
police.
don't want to call. Hello. What's your emergency? I should call. No, never mind. I have no ideas.
What about your girlfriend?
No, she's in church right now.
Oh, dang it.
Thank God. Who would save me? Just kidding.
These days.
Call yours a fiance.
No.
Yeah, let's call your fiance.
No.
They're planning their wedding. It's in what, 3 weeks?
Yeah.
Holy crap!
I
Yeah, call
can't-
your
no,
fiance.
I can't.
Yeah.
No.
Call your fiance.
Bro, no.
Imagine the whole audience behind me. We all want it to happen.
It's
not just me in this room. It's 300, 400 people. We all want it. Yes. Yes.
Who's that?
What if I call your fiance? No, that's fine.
You want to?
Yeah. Not really.
I don't want her to feel like I'm putting her on the spot. So I wouldn't tell her if I called her.
I will put her
She
on
would
the
freak
spot.
out. That's the thing. I know she'd
that'd be great.
like
Okay,
shrink
I'm gonna
right
do it.
into. So I'm like,
Okay, I'm calling Karina.
Yeah.
How do I even intro this? What am I freaking supposed to say?
Just say that you were calling her to say hi.
Ooh. I don't even know how to... Oh.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Karina.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. What's up?
Good. I was just calling to see how you were doing because it's 3 weeks till you're married to my best friend.
Yes.
I wanted to check on you, make sure you knew what you were doing.
I have no idea what I'm doing, but it's going great.
Has the wedding planning going horrible or great?
It's going. I feel like at this point it's all gonna crash and burn.
Nope.
But it's all going to happen well.
Well,
So,
that's actually good. If your wedding felt like it was going well, then that should be a red flag. It's supposed to be like this. It's supposed to feel like it's going to crash and burn. So you are on track for a perfect wedding. I will just
okay,
tell you right
great.
now.
Okay.
I went and looked at your potential apartment with Josh.
Oh yeah.
You're going to hate it. Just kidding. It's actually dope. It's pretty cool. Fancy. And I need to leave now. I just wanted to call and see how you were doing.
Okay. Well, thanks for the call.
You are welcome. Have a great day. See you, Karina.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Sterling.
Oh man, I felt weird. I didn't like that one bit. She was very nice.
My eyes started watering.
I know. I saw
couldn't
that.
handle it. I was
crying?
like,
You
I don't know
couldn't
why.
think right there.
There's like so much happening.
Are you gonna tell her that she was on the podcast?
Yeah.
Okay, man, she's gonna.
No,
listen
it's
to it.
fine. It's fine. I don't know why I'm freaking out. I was
Yeah,
just like,
like as if you don't talk to her every day.
oh, it's not. That's not why.
Yeah,
it wasn't
yeah.
that. It's just the fear.
I feel like I assured her actually low key. That might have worked. I don't know. Actually,
No.
that is the way it is. Everybody freaks out about their wedding, so it's supposed to be like that.
Yeah. Well, and it's more like I think she's just making light of it. You know,
Making light of
we're
it
fine.
instead of the darkness.
We're fine. I hope. This has been
The phone a friend segment.
the
A phone a fiance.
phone a fiance.
It can only be happen once, and maybe once in my future,
Ooh.
potentially.
Or
That's the one.
if you have like 3
Dude,
marriages.
Wait a minute. Okay, that is potentially the only time we'll ever do a phone a fiance. Well, there might be another one. One of 2 possible times, theoretically.
This year?
Ever, hopefully.
Well, I mean, like this year.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think I'm on that track. I don't think so. Anyways,
All right.
send us an email, defaultpodcasting@gmail.com.
Default podcasting.
And be on our podcast. I want to talk to someone.
It's gonna be right here.
Yeah. If you're homeless,
Just
that's
kidding.
even better. We'd love to talk to you
I'm
on
not
the
gonna
phone.
edit that much.
I'm just kidding. What?
Huh? No, that was perfect timing.
No,
That was perfect timing. You're
Okay,
like, what?
okay.
Huh? And it was like,
Okay, restart. Is that one running? Wait, I'll check. I have way easier access to check.
is it?
Why is it not running?
Is it not?
No. Did you push start? Oh, did you not? It might have been me. Hang on.
I don't remember. Was it recording and I pressed start?
Hang on, let me see how long this is. It's good. It just stopped at some point.
So it
I don't know when. I don't know when it stopped.
Dang it!
That's all right. That's all right.
We should have set that timer.
Okay, well,
again.
it should be back together by now that everything's going. But sorry for those of you watching on the video. I think it cut out for I don't know how
Yeah.
long. Maybe it could have been 30 seconds. I have no idea.
I'm just gonna put
Either way,
elevator music over.
no, it's
The
the audio
darkness.
will be fine. Don't put music over. We're missing picture, not audio.
You're right.
Wait.
Well, you'll hear me freaking out. I got sad.
Okay, what's the next segment?
That's
anyways?
it.
Now
That's
that-
it. We're done.
Nah, we have emails.
Oh, you're
we
right.
have some emails, big boy.
You're right.
Well, a couple weeks ago, we decided to have Chrome and Rust attack, a battle of the metals.
And they have not
submitted. They did not.
but they said they're going to.
Oh well, what?
So they've given us terms.
They spent the time to write an email saying they're gonna do it.
Let me
seems
read it.
ridiculous.
So
Oh,
this
okay,
is
okay.
from Rust.
Okay, Rust, the original.
All right. Salutations, brethren. It is I.
Oh my gosh,
Rust.
He is very fancy.
I have been waiting for many days, and he has it slashed out, and then it says years for my fight with Chrome.
Oh my goodness.
I am prepared. I await your response and hope this battle shall commence shortly.
I wish you would have said post haste, but that's okay.
We'll
Well,
next time
it's
let
okay.
us
Use
see
a
it first.
post-haste,
We'll
yeah.
edit it for you.
Yeah.
My only request, the wren, the flying nun.
Oh.
I think he meant that wren, the
They're
flying nun,
interacting.
shall watch over the battle and heal Chrome when I defeat him.
Oh, because they're
That's
brothers.
honorable.
Oh, so basically Rust is the good guy.
Yeah.
Because Chrome's like all fancy. He's gonna be like, but when my brother dies, if I wouldn't let him.
He's like the angry,
Drag
jealous
him down.
knight.
Yeah. Holy crap! They're bringing Ren into it. This is something I did not expect.
As the myths say, while rust cannot rust again, Chrome has not rusted yet. Thus shall rust until it is no more.
Okay, I am confused. But that was
It was very
amazing.
confusing.
Screw the post.
It was very
That
poetic.
was dope.
Poetry is so cool
That
sounding.
was really good. Wait,
Yeah.
read that again. Say that again.
Oh, no,
Wait,
he has
give
the
me your
final
best
thing.
poetry voice.
Okay, so
Read the poetry part.
I'm
Okay,
going to finish
the
it to the
email.
end.
Yeah.
while rust cannot rust again, Chrome has not rusted yet. Thus shall rust until it is no more. That last part is really confusing.
I'm really lost. I think it makes sense, but
My
am.
blessings upon thee, and may Chrome's defeat be swift. Rust.
Oh, Swift.
Ooh.
Dude, what if Rust just one
One
slice?
slice?
Yeah, it's not even hard. He's like, yeah, dumb brother.
He would.
No, but this is like,
He's too classy to not, you know,
I don't know, because chrome is going to be shiny AF.
shiny.
Yeah.
But is there anything underneath that chromy exterior?
If you're wondering what we're talking about and you're a new listener,
That's really
these are
covers
jokes
the
that have
context.
been playing since episode 1, basically. So
Sure.
you're going to have to start episode 1 to get along all the jokes, because things happen throughout the podcast.
Yeah.
The chosen one.
Unfortunately, gags
frickin-
kind of just continue and we don't give any context to them.
I wouldn't say gags, because that makes me feel weird, but jokes continue.
It's the same term.
Gag and
Yeah.
joke. Hello, Josh. I would like you to gag. Tell me a gag, why don't you?
All right.
Gag
We're
on my
moving
gag.
We're moving on to the next one.
Yeah.
You made
it's
it
different.
gross.
All right.
You made it gross.
That's because gag is a nasty word. It's got 2 G's. Think of a good sounding
It
word
is,
with 2
but
G's.
I hadn't thought of it until you said it like that.
Yeah, well,
You
you're
broke it
welcome.
for
I
me.
saved you from ever saying that to a normal human. Wait.
Good afternoon. This episode of My Good Fellows. I want to inform
Wait,
you
who
that
is
this
this?
episode of the podcast is, as the kids say, cool beans.
Wait, is this Chrome?
This. Let me see if you can guess.
Okay. It kind of sounds like Ren already.
I am currently teaching on the island of Guam.
Oh, it is. It is not.
And I have some rapid fire questions, suggestions from some 6th grade Egyptian trivia.
Whoa. Okay. This
These
is
are
Jeff.
questions that my 12-year-old students are required to know, and I was wondering if Sterling could compete on the formerly popular TV show,
no.
Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader?
I'm definitely not.
Enjoy
There's no way.
Jeffrey Fain.
All right,
Jeff,
Jeff.
thanks for
I
writing
love you,
in.
Jeff. Jeff is a
Pretty
great
awesome.
man. That is dope, and I'm scared
And
now.
he
'cause
has some questions
I'm
for.
so gonna do bad. Okay.
And remember, you can write in at defaultpodcasting@gmail.com and submit questions for Sterling as well, just like Jeff,
or
starting with
submit segments.
or
That's-
segments,
yeah.
or default segments, or
Anyways, sorry.
this
Let's
one.
do this one.
Who is the goddess of love in Egypt?
That would be Aphrodite.
Nope. Hathor.
Really? Okay. Is it really? What the frick?
That's what he put. I'm going off of his
You
answers.
punk Jeff.
If he
there's
got
no
this
way for me to
wrong,
know
you
that.
bad teacher, Jeff.
Okay. Yeah.
But I'm not researching.
He's a 6th
it.
grade teacher, so he should know.
Yeah, he
Is that what
should.
I said? 6th grade.
Yeah.
Okay.
12 year
Egyptian.
old.
I'm gonna get
What
this right.
animal's head does she have? This goddess of love.
For that weird freaking animal that's on the Sphinx. I don't even know what that thing is.
That's a human head on a cat body.
But pointy cat. Is it a cat?
No, it's a cow.
What?
It's a cow's head on this goddess of love's body.
The goddess of love. No
Who is
one-
the god of the netherworld?
Is there options?
Apparently, there is none. he
What
didn't
the
put an
frick?
answer.
You suck, Jeff.
He didn't put an
You
answer.
were freaking that so
Come
much.
on, Jeff.
The god of the Enderworld.
Netherworld.
That doesn't freaking exist.
Well, in ancient Egypt, bro.
Oh, okay. Probably like King Nether. I don't know. That's probably
What animals? Oh no. What is his job?
guard the Netherworld gate.
To judge the dead.
Oh,
That's close though.
so basically God.
Maybe he judges them as they go through the gate.
God.
But of the netherworld.
Do you think he judges them pre-gate or post-gate? Pre-gate.
Pre-gate.
He's not gonna let him in.
Yeah, he won't let him in.
Anyways.
How long is the Nile River?
Wait. I learned this in history. It's
Why are you mixing like geography with
Because it's Egyptian still.
with lore?
I don't know, but at the end is the delta. That's all I know.
I guess because
Is it like 160 miles?
over 4,000?
I am not. Was it really?
It's big.
Whoa, that boy long.
It's one of the. I think it's the longest in the world.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, definitely.
then
No,
Amazon's
wait,
right next
Amazon
to it.
River, isn't it?
I think it's neck and neck.
Neck and neck.
I think they're like right by each other.
Two
okay.
necks.
What is the triangular shaped outlet of the Nile called?
Delta, the Nile Delta. I know that. He got one right.
Thank
he got
you,
one right. And
Dr.
so much
Northrup.
fertilization. Actually, yes, Dr. Northrup and Byers.
Byers.
Our history teachers in college were amazing.
They're great,
Actually,
yeah.
Loved them. Had great history teachers. There were some trash ones though.
If someone loves
There was a
history,
woman.
they
there was a
can
woman
make
teacher,
it
not
awesome.
because she was a woman, but people did not like her.
She was new, so she just
People did
wasn't
not
good
like
at
her.
her job. It wasn't
Yeah.
even the fact that it
Anyways.
was just because she was new. Who is the first female pharaoh?
Hatshepsut,
Yes. During which kingdom did she reign?
the kingdom of Egypt.
The new one.
Is that really what it is?
There's new and old, yeah.
Oh, okay. I forgot. I didn't know. How
And
that
that's it. Thank
during
you, Jeff.
the Second Reich. He's big
Oh
a
my
Reich.
gosh.
I have no idea.
This has been the Default Podcast.
It has been.
Thank you for listening.
Thanks for joining us. Check
Bye.
out our new YouTube video.